what Kanye West would say is the sunken place. If you haven't been there, then uh, you're not a creator. You're not a person that grows. You're not a person that is. I'm always competing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing I can actually say about myself is that I'm always competing. The reason why I think I always compete is because uh, I don't feel I don't have any other thing. You hold on. Let me say this without sounding like if I don't have competition, then I find no need to do something. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any fucking sense? If I'm not competing, every day I go somewhere, it's about am I faster, am I better, am I smarter, am I quicker? Where you at, Dre? You know what I'm saying? And I think we all got to find what we love. We all got to figure out what drives us, and that's what drives me. What honestly drives me is some kind of realistic competition. And I'm not competing against y'all. That's the thing. I've never competed against people. I'm competing against myself, dog. I'm always consistently competing with myself because I'm never happy with my results. I'm never. That's one thing I can honestly say about myself. I've never been satisfied with anything I've done. You know what I'm saying? I always know I can do better. That's me on a real true level. I never feel like I'm good enough for myself. It's I'm not worried about nobody else. But my own competition within myself is one that drives me fucking crazy. It's one that really bothers, puts me in a case, a scene of depression. It makes me real. That's what really keeps me humble. You know what I'm saying? That's what really keeps me humble. I got this thing on my desk. Stay humble, and work hard. And that's what keeps me humble, dog. Is if I don't feel defeated. I remember I used to say this. I tell people this every day, and this is honest truth. I always mess up something just to see if I can fix this shit, and it's not good. It's not good. I just always had the narrative like I want to be perfect, but at the same time, if I know something is perfect, I'm a self-sabotage. I always been that fucking way, and I need to, it's one thing I'm definitely trying to maneuver away from. And then sometimes, like I said, when you get stuck in that sunken place, right? When you get stuck in that sunken place, then you find yourself just continuing to repeat the unnecessary evils of challenging yourself. To me, I think that's my unnecessary evil for myself is the fact that I have to continue to do better. I have to go better. I have to go hard. I'm always questioning myself. I'm always questioning what my drive. I'm always questioning my growth. I'm always looking like my growth is always going to be subpar to anybody else's growth. It's always going to be very limited to anybody else's growth because I know how beautiful things look when I go hard, when I do that. But I at the same time I stay in my head, dog. I stay in my fucking head consistently because I want to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like I always want to be better. That is the worst fucking thing that I've ever dealt with is knowing that what I do, how I act, I always know, Dre, you gotta get better. You gotta do better. What's up, man? How we doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm always at competition. I'm never at ease, dog. I used to be at ease, man. I used to be at ease. I'm used to like even right now, and I tell people, man, one of the motherfucking stresses things that I do is I'm a comic. I am a creator. I'm always know that I can do better. I always know that I can be better. But I want to have something like I ain't want to set excuses. I ain't want to make an excuse for any fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I think some of us tend to make excuses for our failures, and some of us tend to make excuses for our letdown. My letdown is if I don't do the work. If I don't do the work, I'm not gonna do fucking good. Look, I got books, books and books, books and books and books of shit I write. I'm always writing. I'm always doing that. But if I miss out, if I don't apply myself, if I don't show up to do the homework, the fucking test ain't gonna be great. That's why I always call myself a C student, man. I wait till the last fucking minute, but also at the same time, dog, this shit's crazy. The mentality of being and making it out the hood, man. Who the fuck made it out the hood, dog? I ain't talking to y'all niggas ain't never been in the hood. I'm talking to somebody that made it out the hood. How do you keep yourself from backtracking to that shit? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why they didn't need slavery. That's why they didn't need slavery after so long, because the slaves still stayed on the plantation. They let these niggas go. Gone. Gone. What they do, they stayed there. We stay in our fucking head. I stay in my head. Hey, if you don't stay in your head, the same for you. Mine is because I know that I can always do better than what I do. It's not about being prepared. It's that I know I can do better than what I do. My good and your good are two fucking different things, right? Your good might be a 20 feet. My good is 50 feet. But if I jump 40 feet, even though I jumped over you and other niggas 20 feet, I am not happy with my results, not your results. I don't give a shit about your results. That is what I deal with. My subpar is 100%. That ain't good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody. My 100% is nothing. That means nothing, dude. If I'm not giving 100,000%, nigga, I ain't doing it. You got to take I'm trying to take every ounce of my spirit, my soul, my mind, my personality, my growth, and I'm trying to put it into my performance style. And what I deal with is creativity, confusion, creativity, development, and creativity over analyzing. Right? I'm always over analyzing certain things. I remember I was looking the other day, and I was like, man, they don't want to hear no bullshit. When I go back and I listen to the legends, to the greats, to the fucking greats, they ain't putting on no fucking, they not acting. I don't want to fucking act on that level. You know what I'm saying? And this is what means. If I feel like I'm on stage and I feel like I'm sounding like a robot, I would shut the fuck down. Dre, you feel like a robot, nigga. You up here, you got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Like, nigga, I know the alphabet thing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, J. Like, nigga, you gotta feel in your groove. You got to be right in your groove. And that's that sweet spot, dog. I have to find my sweet spot again. And for some of y'all, man, y'all got to figure out that sweet spot. Y'all got to figure out what, I'm going to tell you, one of my homeboys told me this. And I remember I used to do comedy on Santa Monica Pier. And I would be out there doing comedy on Santa Monica Pier. And I remember OG told me, he was like, man, you funny as shit, bro. He's like, you so fucking funny, bro. He was like, really, man, I really ain't seen no cats up there, but when you bad, you fucking bad. I was like, he's like, real talk. He was like, nigga, you one of the funniest people I ever in my life seen perform. But when you're bad, nigga, you're bad. And that shit made me feel so fucking good. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel good because I understood that I was growing. I understood that I was able to take information from a nigga on the street before I take from one of you people who don't don't give a fuck. You know what it takes for a nigga just to tell you, hey, nigga, you talented, but nigga, you got to work on the bullshit. Nigga, thank you, bro. Thank you. Stop trying to please these niggas out here. Stop trying to please everybody but yourself. Please yourself and move the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? And anytime I get into my head, it's because I feel like I'm not pleasing myself. I'm pleasing everybody else. Are they going to like you? Is this going to be good? Is that going to be good? Is that going to be good? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Trey, it don't fucking matter no more. You are who you are, and you do what you do, and you're where you at in your life because of who you are in your life. And that's it. If you're not getting what you want out of life, if you're not above, if you're not grinding, if you're not living the life you want, working it where you want to work, living the dream, that's all you. Everything is all you. Everything. It ain't no fuck anybody else. And when I realized that when I came to that narrative that Dre, you yourself hold the key to your growth. There ain't no fucking gatekeepers. You can pretend like it's gatekeeper. The only thing that's gatekeeping is if you either gonna show up or not. Are you showing up to the fucking game? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna show out? Are you gonna give your best? And you gonna be there and be ready when it's time to be ready? That is the biggest and hardest thing for a lot of people. And trust me, man, I've been there. I've been there so many fucking times. Dre, show up when it's time to show up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show up when it's time to show up. You can't just show up everywhere else. And when it's really time for you to be there, you're not there. I've never in my life, I honestly can tell you, I've never in my life really trusted anybody, man. I shot, I've been stabbed, I threw niggas out the window, and I live with PTSD consistently, man. I live with it, and I'm always challenging my growth. I'm always challenging my growth. I'm always trying to say, Dre, could you have done better? Could you have did? But you gotta be fucking happy with the failure. You gotta be happy. If you're not failing, you're not fucking growing. If you're not questioning your growth, you're not growing. But the whole thing is don't question yourself to the point that you put a stab on your growth. It's okay to sit down and say, hey, like on my board right here, on my vision board right here, I got the things I need to work on. Number one thing Dre got to work on is just showing up, being there, being present. Because just because I'm there with people, they don't understand I'm not always mentally present. All that should be like, and then what you have to do, you have to decipher what's keeping you from showing up. Is it the mentality of being there? Is it a drug? Is it a drink? What is keeping you from being 100% yourself there and being there? And I know what's keeping me from being there. I know that. So I have to eliminate certain things in order to make sure that I'm there. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing is saying, how good are you? Right? How good are you? What do you need to be Superman or Superwoman? What do you need to do and need to be in order to show up and be authentically your best self? How do you be authentically your best self? How do you show up to the thing without any end results and give everything of you and don't have to worry about? You don't have to worry about anybody else stepping in your way, stepping in your way. And that's what I dealt with. And the step in my way was always myself. Nigga, quit stepping on your toes. We are where we are because of how we are, how we acting, how we showing up, what we showing out. Nigga, getting along and getting well. Go. I said this before. And I'm living off this again. Is that most genres and arts are controlled by our peers, not the gatekeepers. Are you getting along with your peers? Are you not getting along with your peers? Do you like being around your peers? Because everything goes back to being around these motherfuckers all the time, 24 days. It's like a high school, man. It's like a high school. And when it's practice time, you got to go. You got to go. You got to show up to the football field. What, you going to let this nigga just beat you in football? Yeah, it's good. You doing all this shit in the practice field. What you going to do in the game? Can you do it in a game, right? Can you do it in a game? You ever see a girl twerking? You're like, you can't do it on no dick, right? But what if she shows up and you don't? Now who's a bitch, right? We consistently get in our head and we motivate ourselves to be great, but at the same time, our internal problems are what motivate us not. It don't matter what it is, man. We have to figure out the better way to be in our comfort zone. What is your happy place? I forgot my happy place. And my happy place for me was always music. My happy place was always music, and I got I think my Karen moments helped me out every now and then. I was a black Karen. Hey, you just gonna eat my stuff? All right. I was in my current head sometimes, you know. I can honestly say that I was in the state of, and I'm still there, and I'm breaking out of it, but I always go backwards like 25 steps, and then I jump up 100. I'm not afraid to go backwards. I can't, but I have to live with regret. I have to learn to live with the shit. I have to I can't keep saying, "Oh, Kaido, what are you chewing on?" Don't chew that. I have to quit saying, "All right, nigga, you should have did it then," because it means nothing after. You know what I'm saying? It means nothing after. You talk is fucking cheap. Talk means nothing. Can you do it? Is what it's about. Can you do it? Is really where everything kind of falls down to. And I know I can do it, but you can't do it all the time. You got to do it all the time. So I'm telling you, man, when y'all sit up here and y'all talking about, oh, y'all want to be great, you want to be creative, you want to be an artist, you want to be an actor, you want to be this, you want to be this. You have to do this shit every day, all day, 24 hours a day. You have to show up and show the fuck out. It ain't no mediocre. Mediocrity wins, but shit, what about you? Are you okay with being mediocre? Are you okay with the mediocrity out here? Because hey, regardless of however you question people and say, oh, these people not this, they're still on top. They're still winning. I remember I used to have a conversation with my pastor. I remember talking to my pastor, and I said, Pastor, man, I got a question, man. I said, how is it that these niggas that don't even go to church are living good lives? You know what I'm saying? They riding around in the nice cars. They doing good. They don't worry about money. They don't worry about cash. And they sleep in every fucking Sunday. And they don't got to worry about nothing. He says, that's the worldly thing, son. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's the world. It's about when they get to heaven, if getting in. I'm like, nigga, were you trained to tell me that? Were you supposed to tell me that? Is that a good thing to tell somebody about worrying about the afterlife and not this life? The struggle, the struggles in the not having, the complaining. Have you really sacrificed anything to be great? You know what I'm saying? Have you really sacrificed anything to be great? I remember listening to Kanye West, and he was like, lock yourself in the room for 3 summers. I deserve to do these numbers. You know what the fuck that means? He stayed in the house He didn't move. He just worked and 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 worked on his fucking craft. Will Smith said the best way and the only way for you to succeed out here and to grow out here is consistent pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding on your fucking craft. I can't get mad. André Mulligan cannot get mad if he puts an hour worth of his stuff into doing his craft. That ain't shit. It's 24 hours in a day. If you spend an hour on your craft, Andre, Dwayne, Romeo Mulligan, you only gonna give the fuck you get. Ha. This is all you. This ain't nobody else. This is all you. Everyone. You can't sit up there and you know something. The major thing I deal with is neither using this voice on stage or using another voice. You know what I mean? That's my biggest problem right now. It ain't the factor of me having my comedy. It's realizing, do they even know how my real voice sound? Do they really give a shit? Fuck y'all now. I don't even give a shit no more. Because I can't keep coming home at night feeling that I didn't give my fucking all because I didn't want y'all to really hear my voice. That's y'all fault. That's your fucking fault. That is always your fault. Andre is I don't give a shit no more. I don't. I cannot keep allowing people to control my voice. Oh man, they ain't gonna like you if you say this. They ain't gonna like you and you say this. How do I know? I ain't said the shit. I ain't said it. There's 8 billion people on this earth. 8 billion people on the face of the earth. Man, just give me 0.2% of them that likes me, that follows me. 0.2, 0.1, 0.0078%. That's still damn near 1 million people. There's enough for you to remain yourself. You don't have to transform to what they want you to be or what you think they want you to be. Be happy and be consistent with your voice and understand that you are talented. If you go watch the movie Coach Carter, I remember him asking, he said, what's your biggest fear? What's your biggest fear? And then he didn't know. He looked like, I don't fucking know. I know. And then he said it. Our biggest fear is not that we are going to fail. Our biggest fear is that we're powerful beyond our own measures. It's the light that scares us, not the darkness. It is the light. That shit scared me one day, and I say this again, man. The shit scared me so bad. I was like, oh, nigga, I got to do this all the time. Are you ready? Are you ready? What's up, Pedro, man? Are you ready? Because you can't just show up one time. That ain't enough. How much do you want? You know what I'm saying? What do you want? How much do you want? It's not about money. It's not about respect. It's not about none of that. How much do you want? What do you want? Have you really figured out what you want out of this, out of whatever you're doing, man? Do you know something? Because it is okay, man, to start over. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with starting over. There's nothing wrong with looking at everything and saying, all right, look, 2-part Alizé, 1-part Cristal, Thug Passion. This is going to work. I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm going to take a little bit of that. And I'm going to put it all into the pot. I am gumbo of comedy. I'm gumbo. I am gumbo. And I got to quit acting like I'm not gumbo. I am everything, man. That's my style of comedy. You get what you get. It's not for you. And I have to remember to hold on to that, Dre. Stop trying to be what they want you to be. I'm not you. It's crazy that I will go back and question my talent based on what the bullshit that I see. Why you questioning your talent, nigga? Nigga, why would Michael Jordan question his talent? Because he's not getting the points that he wants. Because he's not getting what he wants. So what did Jordan do? He got up every morning. He put extra time into it. He put extra work into it. He gave it. And he gave him, you know, son, after so many years of getting your ass beat, you got to go up. After so many times of falling on your back, at one point, you're going to say, fuck it, nigga. Let me land on my feet this time. Let me land on my butt this time. You can't just consistently fall on your back. Some people do, but that's just not my style. That's not where I'm at anymore, man. That's not where I want to be at. So I have to change a lot, man. I say this shit all the time, man. I say it all the time. I say it all the goddamn time. And I am a work in progress. I'm definitely a work in progress, but my biggest challenge for myself right now is figuring out my voice. It's really figuring out my voice. I think that's the only thing that holds me back for myself is my voice. Because I don't know what the fuck you niggas want. And I was like, oh man, what do they want? It ain't about y'all no more. It's about what I want. What I want y'all to get out of me. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm going up here to talk about, and this is what y'all gonna get. If you don't like it, nigga, don't clap. Cover your ears, go to the restroom. But you gonna get what André Mulligan said he was gonna talk about. My name is power. But you got to remain your own power. You don't give your power away. Fellas, don't give your power away, man. Women, don't give your power away. But the power ain't always necessarily based on somebody else taking it. It's you taking it from yourself. You give control to so many other people, man, you have nothing left for yourself, man. And we tend to do that. I think we all are humans. We all have that point, and some of us a little bit better at it than not. I would recommend y'all go listen to Kevin Hart's book. It's fucking amazing. Go listen to 50 Cent's book. Fucking amazing. Go listen to Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's amazing. There's so many other books that you can listen to. None of that shit works if you don't believe in it. And yourself anyway. You read all you want to. You can sit up here and read. I can sit up here and drop as many mental Will Smith, Les Brown, Michael Thomas, everybody. I can sit up here and keep dropping Bishop TDJ. So I can talk and I can say, hey man, this is what you want to do. Denzel said this. If I don't believe it in myself, not it. If I don't believe in myself, that shit's going out one ear and coming in another. And what, huh? Yeah, it's going out. It's going out. You heard it. It's coming in. But that shit's coming straight back out. You don't understand it. You're just powered for that moment. You got to show the fuck up, André Dwayne Mulligan. And that at the end of the day, man, don't give your power away, man. I would challenge anybody, man, to hold on to your power this week. Understand that you are blessed and that you are powerful. And dog, we all woke up, if you heard this message today, that means you can do it again. You look at yourself and say, all right, man, this didn't work. I'm gonna work on it. And you know what I'm saying? That's what André had to do. All right, what I'm working on first, Dre, let's focus on your first minute. Let's make sure you have a strong first minute. And then let's go to your strong 2 minute. Then let's go to your stronger 3-minute. Then let's go to your stronger 10. Then let's go to your stronger 30. Then let's go to your stronger 40. Hey, man, if you don't do the same shit every single day to grow, you're not going to grow. You're not. You're not. You cannot grow if you do something new every single day that's supposed to be about developing a program. You know what I'm saying? You have to develop a script. You have to develop your movie, right? You y'all don't understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. The Bernie Mac show, the Red Fox show, the Jeff Foxworthy show, the Jamie Foxx show, the Monique show, the Martin Lawrence show. All these was about their life. Louis C.K. show. All these was about their life. What's up, big cuz? What's up, Tara? I deal with creativity challenges because I know how great I am. But I have to make sure I stay in my greatness. Don't fall out. So I told myself, I was like, Dre, you can't smoke weed, man. You gotta stop smoking weed. You gotta stop. You can do edibles, you can do something like that, but you gotta take that bullshit, because I ain't never really been a weed guy. I do a lot of people, I do weed for my back. That's it. I had back surgery, I had knee surgery. I do weed for my back. And I was shot in my head. I hate, I always had to throw that in last minute. So I deal with a lot of certain kind of pains, but also that weed mentally isn't for me, because your mind races different places. My cousin Terry can tell you that shit, man. I remember I was smoking weed one day, nigga. I seen all kind of Disney characters in the room, all of them. I seen Bambi. I seen the seven dwarfs. I seen Snow White. I seen all. I was like, nigga, what is fuck y'all putting this weed? I'm gonna tell my cousin. I was like, nigga, what are y'all putting this weed, man? We were playing dominoes. I remember playing dominoes with my cousin Terry and his best friend Joe, and we sitting there, and he was like, Dre, you all right? What's up, Matt? He was like, yeah, all right. I was like, nigga, y'all see Bambi right there? This is a fucking stay away from drugs, yo. It's not the best. But if you can't control yourself, or you just feel that you don't have control over it, man, it's not for you. It's okay, man. This ain't no fucking popularity contest. The whole thing is about being you, being authentically you. I cannot authentically be myself if I'm under the influence of marijuana. I know I can't do it. I know I can't, because you can't find the right weed out here, right? I don't know what y'all want, weed farmers, but some of the shit y'all putting in this weed is wrong, okay? It's wrong. Y'all putting crack and heroin and PCP strands in the fucking weed, and nobody's testing it. I'm gonna test some weed one day. I guarantee you're gonna find traces of PCP in the shit, because y'all doing something. There's no possible way that weed is the way it is, man. It's no way that it is the way it is, man. It's not the sticky, icky. I've not smoked sticky, icky weed since I was like 16 years old. This dry bullshit that y'all keep giving us is abomination. Y'all should go to hell for it. If y'all keep selling trash ass weed, I think they should ban it. I honestly think if you're not putting out the quality, we don't need that bullshit, man, because y'all fucking with people's heads. Y'all messing with people's mentality with the bullshit that y'all. Now, if y'all got any good recommendations on amazing weed that I may try to smoke, I will be gladly to one day try it out. But when I tell you, most of the weed they got out here, everybody talking about, oh man, LA, California, they got the best. No, they don't, man. No, they don't. The best weed that I ever in my life had came from Kentucky, baby. I got to shit on y'all real quick. Kentucky, okay? The best weed is coming from the water states with regular environmental rain. Not this bullshit they got out here. Nigga, tell me something, man. What kind of water are they putting on the fucking plants then, huh? Huh? If it don't rain in California, where the fuck they getting the water from? Huh? It's coming out the faucet. We need rainwater, baby. We need our ground is so fucking dry out here. How are these niggas producing, right? So you got the separation of the indoor outdoor, right? This is what I say. Why is your weed so dry? Huh? Huh? There's no way that y'all producing as much weed as y'all producing, man. Y'all, the shit got to be clones. It got to be cloned. Now, this is the thing, yo. If most of us have a problem with eating GMO foods, why are we smoking cloned weed? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about that? Most of y'all going out here shopping at Sprouts and Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, and you're smoking fucking genetic weed. Nigga, we gonna wake up one day and we gonna have an extra arm. Y'all have not paid attention. Look at yourself. Matter of fact, do this. Look at your 5-year picture. Go to your 5-year picture and look at yourself. Look at yourself before weed and after weed. And tell me if you feel you look the same. Huh? Ask yourself, say, do I look the same? Look at your features, look at your nose, look at your head. Look, I know people get older. You know, we know this, I know this, but look at yourself. Write that shit down, man. Next time you get high, write down how you feel. And if you wake up and you look at that shit and be like, nigga, that ain't me. That ain't me. That's the fucking devil. That's a goddamn devil, man. If y'all don't believe in the devil, I do. Okay? I believe in the devil. And the devil out here putting out this trash ass weed. So this is a recommendation for any weed grower out there or anybody smoking weed, man. If you're not getting quality weed, if you're not getting amazing weed, find a distributor or find somebody that has it. But at the main time, man, if you're not mentally there, stay the fuck away from weed. Stay away from drugs. It's not safe. It's really not safe. And I think, you know, and I think I can only say this because I've never smoked weed. And then when I smoke weed, I think I have so many different episodes of just depression that I was like, nigga, I've never in my life been depressed until I started smoking weed. I've been stressed. I've been stressed. I've never been depressed. That's the difference. Okay? And I just want y'all to understand this. Those are two total different things. And think about yourself before you start smoking weed. Were you dealing with stress or were you depressed? Understand there's a difference. One of them needs mental help, and the other one just needs you organization, fixing shit, working shit out, thinking a little bit different, and you'll be all right. I would rather be stressed than be depressed any fucking day, man. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in to See Students in Detention, man. Y'all out this bitch. And love who you are. Love everything about you, man. Don't change nothing about you no matter what they think. No matter what they say. Matter of fact, put the earmuffs on and fucking close your eyes and just be you. That's the best way. See you Monday. That ain't my girlfriend. That's my anytime I want she love this. Man, nigga, you mad? Oh, nigga, you rich. You stand out there with that dope. Oh, that's my bitch. Nigga, that's my bitch. Hey, we out of here, yo. Call that bitch to the call.